What's going on, everyone? My name is Koei, and I am here to talk about the latest gameplay footage we have on Dynasty Warriors Origins. I've been a Warriors and Koei fan since I was young. One of the first games I ever played on the PS2 was Dynasty Warriors 3. I've grown loving this franchise and the developer ever since. I'm excited to share my opinion on the upcoming title and make some great content for you all. And with that, let's get into the gameplay. And at the start of this, I just gotta say I love the overview map. I love, how big your character is, and just the layout of the battle setup. You can see all the factions flags. There's young Cao Cao, young Sun Ce, Lu Bu. I feel like he never ages. If that's Liu Bei, it looks like Sun Ce is like way older than him. Obviously, you as the protagonist is with Sun Ce in this battle, as the developer is telling us here. I will say one of the other things that has changed from Dynasty Warriors 9, I love that when the characters talk, they are still. They're not moving anymore. It just felt like in Dynasty Warriors 9, it was like so all over the place, and just the mouth would not match the lines. But anyway, the gameplay, I'm really looking forward to. It looks like a decent change of pace compared to what we were used to in Dynasty Warriors 9. It feels almost like a reset, like the scene where the catapults are shooting at you as you're rushing in the battle. That's exciting. It looks like the generals are going to have some older weapons. I don't know if Su Shu is in the game, but if he is, that guy has his weapon. So I don't know if characters are going to share the same weapon / moveset. So as you can see here, they're moving to a different position to obviously get more troops to help their assault on the castle. This guy also has the same weapon as the general they were fighting at the front, so that's really interesting. I hope it's not, we're going to get a variety of different move sets and move styles, because if they're all kind of carrying the same weapon in the same stage, it might feel a little repetitive, but hopefully this is just this level has a few officers that have the same weapon. I noticed that. The pots are back. They can't take that away. Got to get those buttons for your health. Classic Dynasty Warriors. So as you can see, they're gonna head back to the front of the castle. You can see guys carrying ladders. You can see a siege ram in the background. But at this point, they're gonna get into the tactics portion of the video. So they're here at the front. You're gonna fight some troops. And it looks like, as in the bottom left, right near your health, with the L2 button, you can activate what they're calling tactics. So he's activated one, and it seems like it's motivated the troops. As you can see, the arrows are back from Dynasty Warriors 9. Those, if you did not have good defense, those could have wiped you out pretty quick on some of the higher difficulties. He's fighting away here. The combat is looks so much better than 9. Like, I know they were trying something new with 9, and I respect that. The troops, it looks like, can also have charge attacks. As you can see here, it's done twice by different groups. Enemy generals can also have tactics, as you'll see here in a minute. There's going to be a challenge that comes up. As you can see, they are cloaked in what they call fortitude. To reduce it, as you can see, you have to be attacking them with the arts. You need to also watch their movements for a break in the fortitude to break their defense and bring that down. So the enemy has activated Fiery Fortress. You were given a timer to complete a certain objective. In this case, you have to cause heavy damage to the army, or you can take out the general trying to use the tactic, which in this case, this is what they do. You can see the guy in the background there with the yellow exclamation mark over his head. So they're walking over there. They're going to take him out. The Musos just look, they like the animation on them. I'm really excited for. I'm really excited to see every single playable character, what they animations are on their Musos. Looking really forward to that. So here he is. He's just pit-pattering away at the general that's attempting to do this tactic. It's also nice to see that, again, I don't know what difficulty this is on. It's nice to see that the generals and the like the peons, like all the troops and stuff, have kind of a brain to them. Like in some games prior, even on the harder difficulties, if you knew how they were going to swing or fight, you kind of just plowed through them. As you can see, they accomplished taking out the general in time for the tactic to not take place. So now they're going to traverse, as our lovely army has set up great ladders for our protagonist to climb. And this is like, even the inside of the castle, like it just looks really good, looks really crisp. You can actually, as you can see here, order your troops to take out enemy siege weapons. I'm assuming you're going to be able to do it with rams and the towers if you're defending. I don't know, I haven't seen footage that if we are going to be on the defense at the beginning of some stages, or we're always going to be on the offensive. It'd be pretty cool to start a battle on the defense and then gradually work your way out to counterattack, so that's pretty exciting. As you can see here, he does mention the flaming volley tactic that is being used right here can be more damaging depending how high up you are in the elevation. So some tactics are more powerful based on where you are, how far away you are, how high up, how close you are. So that's really cool. You're going to be able to select different tactics depending on obviously the level, the terrain. So it's going to be pretty cool to find out which ones are best in certain situations, which are good to maybe, take the enemy generals off guard, like it obviously did here. Again, another officer on the inside also has Sushu's weapon. So that's 3 in the stage. I know this is getting repetitive in me mentioning it, but that's just one thing I've really noticed in this gameplay footage, that the repeating weapons seems to be reoccurring. So hopefully that's not repetitive occurrence. Just like commanding your troops to destroy the weapons, you can command them to open the gates. It doesn't seem like it's going to be like Dynasty Warriors 9. You just slash that piece of wood that's holding open the gate and you open it up with your 2 hands. That doesn't seem like it's going to be it. Now, mind you, they didn't show whether you had the option for you to just do it or command your troops to do it. But if it's the troops is the only way to do that, I think that's a nice change, personally. So, right now, they are going to, in preparation with the Allies' grand tactic, special conditions must be achieved, just like to end the chance of the enemy general doing his tactic early in the game. Play footage. You have objectives you have to complete, so your allies can also do their grand tactics, which is pretty exciting. I'm assuming in some levels, some things you want to get done are probably going to be harder objectives than the others. So they're going to walk all over to Mr. Sunsei and activate his. And that looked like it did a lot. Unstoppable Force allows the enemy around you to unleash a powerful attack all at once. So it looks like they wiped out basically anybody that was left from the front of the gate, as their morale mentioned earlier is lowered. So they're gonna, and like again, the Musos just, oh my god, it looks amazing. Like it's compared to, like I said at the beginning of the video, I grew up with Dynasty Warriors 3. From going to what we had then to this footage we're seeing now, it's just breathtaking. I'm so excited for this game. Joint Musos are back. That's something you shouldn't get rid of. Just one guy. I am not liking one guy's weapon. Like, I know he looks like he's got the claws, which, you know what, yeah, like change up certain weapons and stuff. One guy to me is always a club, a club guy. He's got the, the big club. In Dynasty Warriors 7, he had like a boat anchor. That was interesting. That's not the weapon of choice I would have chose if I was a developer. Again, I get you have to kind of change people up to not make them seem repetitive. But him carrying around a boat anchor, that was not one of my... And one guy was my brother's favorite character growing up. So played him a lot when he would struggle with certain games. So seeing him with the boat anchor, I didn't really like. But I don't know if I'd want the boat anchor over the claws. He just doesn't seem like a claw guy to me. Maybe his weapon style switches up as he ages, because has been mentioned in other gameplay footage that there is going to be an aging mechanic to the game. These characters aren't going to always be as young as you've seen in the beginning of the battle preparation portion of the video. So it looks like they're going to go with Liu Bei and Lu Bu to the west and get a stance before going in and taking on Yuan Shu's big grand army. I feel terrible for this officer. The fact that you have the protagonist, you got Zhang Fei and Lu Bu fighting against you, that's got to be horrifying. If you look back, those are, like, obviously our protagonist is not is just inserted in Chinese lore, but Zhang Fei and Lu Bu were two very powerful, and if you go back into like Romance of the Three Kingdom novels, very mean guys who weren't very nice people. But again, using your troops to destroy a siege weapon, the ballistas, definitely a different look compared to when they were first introduced in like Dynasty Warriors 7. It seems like they're firing one powerful single arrow and not multiple all at once. So that's a different look for them. And they're just going to take out the remaining officers on the interior of the castle before taking on Yuan Shu's grand army. Switching up weapons on the fly is also making a return. You could do that in Dynasty Warriors 9. That's pretty cool. I wonder if it's going to be like you buy them with the materials and stuff like in Dynasty Warriors 9, or it's going to be... I wish they would bring back the classic leveling system from Dynasty Warriors 4. That was my favorite of all time. Hands down, was my favorite. So they're going to charge in with good old Lu Bu here and take on Yuan Shu's large force. They're attacking from three sides at once, so obviously they probably could have went with Sensei for the charge, or Cao Cao. So certain armies, I guess, have a defense, as the developer mentioned here, that Yuan Shu's main force here has a solid defense. So they're going to have to pit power away at some troops, probably knock their morale down. There appears to be multiple officers, so I would assume taking them out would lower the morale, as you can see underneath the map. So here they are, just pit powering away at the troops. I am so excited for this. Dynasty Warriors 9 was not my favorite. It appears that Yuan Shu is activating a grand tactic, the Emperor's Blessing. This will increase the courage of enemy soldiers and restore the officer's strength, but can be stopped by reducing Yuan Shu's strength by 15% within a minute. So that appears what they're going to be doing. So they're attacking the troops. They're trying to get to Yuan Shu. Here we go, big Muso. This is probably going to take it. Yep. Oh, 1,000! My goodness. Yep, so you can see the officers are charging again. They're going to use the tactic called Ceaseless Fury to attack Yuan Shu. That would obviously lower his strength. As you can see, the bar in the top left being lowered. So they're just going away at Yuan Shu. Like, again, like the peons blocked some of his attacks there. Like, it's nice to see that just the peons actually seem like they know how to fight. So now they've switched to a Huang Gai. Again, just give him a club, man. Who asked for this? But anyway, he seems very agile. This is probably him in his younger years, as, like, Huang Gai, by the end of the Three Kingdoms era, is pretty old, but he's one of the original guys left from, like, the Hulao Gate all the way to almost the end in some Dynasty Warriors game. Like, he seems to have the claws, but it seems like he's also some form of like hand-to-hand combat. As you can see, he basically just WWE powerbombed a guy. So there he is attacking you on Shu. It appears like he's going to retreat. So maybe once you stop, an army's what's supposed to be their final defense, they could retreat and regroup. As it seems like that's what it looks like by the end of this. Oh my god, these Musa, I can't get over it. They're just looks amazing. So he killed 1,000 kills in one fell swoop. So they managed to take down Yuan Shu's large force. But Yuan Shu is stubborn, probably due to the fact he has the Imperial Seal. As you know, Sensei gave that to him to inherit some troops to then go. And as you can see, they definitely did regroup because, so this is the end of the footage. Please let me know what you guys are excited for in this game. Also let me know what you guys are not looking forward to in this game. Like if you have any criticisms or things you're worried about. Feel free to comment in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your guys' opinion. If there's anything Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors that you guys content would love to see on this channel, please also mention that in the comment section. Be sure to like the video if you like the content you've seen today from me. Be sure to subscribe. I will be putting out anything Koei content, and I hope you guys enjoy. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you all have an amazing day, and I hope we all get the amazing game we're looking forward to in Dynasty Warriors Origins. See you next time, guys.